Hi, welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, March 21st. It is Friday, TGIF. I'm Gio Benacourt, and this is being recorded about an hour and 20 minutes prior to the U.S. session open by Vantage Markets. All right, well, let's take a look at these fluctuations and what we can speculate for today's markets. Well, we saw yesterday the Nasdaq opened quite the gap up. And it continued that rally above 20,000, but it quickly retreated. It did fluctuate to close that gap, and then it retraced and still closed in the red after obviously doing all of that. So what can we come and speculate for today? We're seeing that the market actually opened, fluctuated within the the space of the gap, and it staying so far within that range. So it didn't really even fluctuated above yesterday's open. Okay, so what I'm going to speculate for today, and being Friday, is that it is going to stay within this trading range that I'm showing you here. So it's basically going to be doing sideways trading today. That's the Nasdaq. As far as the S&P 500 goes, well, let's still open up that chart, take a look at what we can come in and speculate. So today's swing high, I'm just gonna use these levels here. And so yesterday also the S&P did the same fluctuation as the Nasdaq, but the only difference is that it didn't open with a gap up as the Nasdaq did. But yet we are also today so far within basically also just yesterday's range from the open to a swing low. So again, I'm going to speculate that the S&P 500 today, being Friday, we could probably just continue to see something of such fluctuations. I'm also just looking at perhaps even trading even lower, but it's just not really looking to see any movement higher. I could be wrong, but again, the Dow, I'm gonna actually tighten up the first level of support. 42,000 is going to be that marker, psychological round value. 41,800, the second one. I'm actually going to leave these levels as they are here. And again, also the Dow is within yesterday's range, inside of yesterday's range, and it opened tiny gap down. So again, I'm just speculating that today is going to be sideways trading, and this is just going to stay really like such. I don't see any volatility breaking out of that. Crude oil, same thing. Crude oil, I'm looking at it to stay within this range that I have on my resistance and my support. So basically a flattish day. Nat Gas, we have Nat Gas here. It's actually yesterday, it had a strong move down. Today opened with a tiny gap up, but it continued to trend lower. So we are below $4, psychological round number that has been violated so far. Yesterday, that's where the market basically closed at, but actually a bit below that. So he broke that $4 psychological support level. So therefore, I'm looking at this puppy to come and fluctuate towards my first level of support and then towards the lower Bollinger Band. So selling. Gold is in consolidation mode, obviously just fluctuating higher, making higher highs. So now 3,100 is the next target. By when? Next week. Let's see if it doesn't do a stronger correction. Let's just measure all of this nice run and see where we could probably come in and find some sort of levels of support, or where we could finally see that the asset will reverse or retrace. How deep can it retrace? Usually 0.38% is the level where we find that retracement, and then it will continue its previous move. But also obviously the golden ratio, that's where everything goes to. That's the whole sense of using the Fibonacci numbers. So 0.618. Now that's quite low, because that'll mean it's going to retrace the entire move up, and it's going to bring it below the $3,000 marker. And we also have the 3,000 marker right above the 0.38%. So I'm just speculating that this is not going to happen. I'm just looking at gold to continue just trading inside this range. It is Friday, so keep that in mind. So I'm looking at the market will move sideways. So today is Friday, so not much volatility. All right, so silver, the opening with a strong gap down, has been closed. I continued with that momentum to the downside, but it's now retracing. Let's see if $33 will be that psychological level of support, and silver will stay sideways for the remainder of the day. It could be that position, or it could make another leg down. Then we have copper also, after rallying above $5 and staying there. Today it retraced. It kind of fluctuated below that, but it's quickly above that now. So also I'm looking at copper to also do profit taking. It's also one of the things on the table, so keep that in mind. Bitcoin is set to rally. I think Bitcoin is getting ready to make one of those parabolic movements to the upside. I'm gonna favor it. Then we have Euro that is looking to recover itself after having 2 consecutive days in the red. So let's see if today will be one of those days that it'll recover. Even though it opened with a gap down, it has been closed. But let's see if it'll be able to sustain us around 108.5 and towards the 109 marker. That could be the case. The pound is getting pounded. So it did fluctuate lower. So again, also looking to say around 129 towards 130. But that will happen if and only if we see the dollar index lose some of that shine and continues its trajectory lower towards the 103 marker and even lower. If it does, then we'll see a nice rally on the currencies. If it does happen to recover and make another leg up and fluctuate towards 104, we'll see more pressure on the currencies, and perhaps they will stay below those levels that we spoke about, and also put some pressure on the metals. That's it for me today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.